All right, I think we're ready.
Okay.
Dude, so stoked.
Let's do it. It's totally different.
So we're going to start with
a metal card.
This is the 8th metal, Sunblade. Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Put 1 card of each type into your hand. The Flash. Felt like there was 2. Dream. Reveal 3 cards of the main deck. Gain 1 of them. Return the others in any order. So reveal the top 3 here and pick any one you want. Draw a card, and it's a defense card. If you do, draw 3, then discard 3. Element X.
Hey.
5 power. At the end of the game, this card's worth 1 fewer VP for each weakness in your deck.
Man, that's an expensive card. Holy cow, those metal cards are no joke.
They are metal. Nth metal. The Nth metal Mace. You had that card all last game.
Yeah, it was not as expensive, though. My goodness. All right, now let's see what Barbados is doing.
Okay, unavoidable. First appearance. Attack. Each player gains a weakness card for each character on their team. Okay, so that's normal. Okay, I get it.
So we each start with a weakness?
That makes total sense. Yep. So it goes in your discard pile.
Goes in my discard pile.
Yep, because I have Cyborg and you have
I have Kendra Saunders.
Okay, I got to shuffle this up. You're going first.
Yep, so nothing too exciting here. I've got 3 punches and 2 vulnerabilities. Means my next turn will be a little bit better. I guess I buy a breakthrough.
Yeah. Yep. What's cool is you return it to destroy some of your weaker cards. So you'll just keep cycling until you have stronger cards. You'll get it after you do it a few times. You're like, oh, you're right. I'm drawing 2/2/2 instead of 1/1/1.
Oh, sure. All right, you're up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I've got 4 punch and 1 vulnerability. That equals Flash.
Sure does. It starts off at 14 too. This is kind of like a higher point game than the others.
I wonder if he's supposed to be at the bottom.
No, he was the blue one.
I know. Let me just double check because that's weird to me, right? It said this. Let me double check. Because this is totally new and weird.
I'm not.
Bottom.
He does go at the bottom.
Yep. So we get a random. So take that weakness out.
Okay.
And we start with the Devastator. Place the Batman who left next to stacks. Batman gains. There's no starting supervillain, but there's a final one. Okay, that's why. Okay. All right. Well, each player reveals 3 random cards from their hand, and then either destroys those cards or destroys the other cards in his hand.
Really?
So yeah. Well, let's just keep going. I bought Flash. We'll just keep going for this game and figure it out next game because cool. I can't imagine you're just destroying
your punches, right? Like you need those when it's early game.
I don't think that would. I just don't see that you don't use the first. But yeah.
I wonder if you like tack these on at like the end of like another.
Yeah.
You know.
You can mix them in other sets, and that would work. But
gotcha.
Your turn.
So I've got 4 punches and a vulnerability. That buys me X-ray vision.
Oh wow! Okay, that's what you're gonna do.
It's that or another breakthrough. I think I'm gonna do X-ray vision.
That's a cool card. You get to play the top card of the deck, the big deck, and if it's an ongoing, you get to keep it.
So I gotta hope for that. I'm gonna shuffle these up. And
right.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, let's see what we got.
Got 3 punches. I'm gonna get a breakthrough.
Sounds good.
Slow and steady at the beginning of any of these games.
Right?
Yeah.
Step 1, X-ray vision. I'd like to look at the top and see if it's an ongoing.
Oh no, you get to play it. And it is an ongoing.
Is it really?
Wow. You just got the Dark Multiverse. At the start of each of your turns, you may put a card cost 0 from your discard pile into your hand.
Okay, so we're gonna leave that right here. Wow. Love the artwork. So I get to keep it, and then I get 3 punches and a vulnerability. So I still only have 3 power to work with, and so I will buy a breakthrough.
Okay.
And then this also goes in the discard there. Okay.
All right. We've got three, well, I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with breakthrough, vulnerability. I'm going to purchase Mr. Terrific.
What does
With
he do?
2 power
Okay.
and reveal the top card of my deck, and I may destroy it
When you play him.
when I play him.
Gotcha.
And then I'm going to return this card to the top of the stack to destroy a vulnerability I control.
Makes sense.
So even though I bought that card, paid, etc. for it, I just got rid of a vulnerability and hopefully going to get rid of more. The power channeling, reveal the top 2 cards of the main deck, add power equal to the combined victory points, then return them in any order. All you.
So at the start of my hand, I can take a cost 0 card from my discard pile and put it into my hand. So I'm going to do that with a punch.
Nice.
Because that's what I've got. So that gives us 4 punches, 2 vulnerabilities. Guess I'm buying another breakthrough.
When they come up, it's going to be nice.
Yeah, I just got to keep banking them until I'm there.
All right.
1
I
and 2.
drew my flash, which gives me an extra card. 1, 2, 3 punches. So I'm in the same boat, breakthrough. So we're trying to break through the source wall, is my guess.
I did read about the source wall in the guidebook.
So I'm guessing that that's what we're breaking through is the source wall. Well, Perpetua is breaking through the source wall. Really, we're trying to repair it.
So I don't have anything in my discard pile. No use for the Dark Multiverse. 3 punches, a vulnerability, and a breakthrough. Now, do I get my 2 power and then I use its ability?
So yeah, the 2 power happens,
Okay.
and then you use the ability now.
So I've got 5 power.
But you use that, so you destroy your vulnerability.
Do I continue to have 5?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you gained the 5 power.
So that goes away forever. This goes into the stack over there. And then with 5 power, I buy it back.
Yep. That's how it works. Because when
Okay,
you stop drawing those, you'll only be drawing power.
that's true.
Yep. So you really only have to do that in the beginning 3 times.
A couple times, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Mr. Terrific. So he's supposed to be like the smartest man in the world.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's his deal, and he's quasi a detective as well.
Is he like a, what is it, a level 10 intellectual being? Is that what it is? 12?
If that's the case, then he's 13. Like he's that smart.
He's that smart, okay.
Because he's doing like he's like playing a game of chess against an AI opponent while superheroing, while reading a book, while like.
There's some Lex Luthor stuff. He was doing that as well in Superman Red Son, where he was doing a lot of that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 power.
Cool.
I don't like the card though. Oh, what's this guy? Reveal the top 3 cards in the main deck. Yes, Dream. Yep. I need you to read this book.
Right? I know. I'm going to go buy it tomorrow. I'll be at work tomorrow, but I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Okay, so
Oops,
I've
let me
got...
replace. It is Search the Depths. +2 power, and look at the bottom card of your deck, and you may put it on top or discard it.
Cool. So I'm going to do the same 2 power, 2 vulnerability. So I'm going to destroy this one. I'm going to put this one back on there. That's 4 total. I'm going to take it back. As much as I don't really need to dig around on the bottom of my deck yet, because my deck sucks.
Yep. It's how they go at the beginning.
4.
I better read the end of turn sequence. What if he captures us?
Yeah, like when does the Batman Who Laughs do those things?
Oh, yeah, it'll tell us. A card must tell us because.
Oh, I forgot my location card. I didn't use it last time. Oh, well.
When a superhero becomes captured. So.
How do they become captured?
I'm thinking with these guys.
He doesn't like physically do anything.
Each time you gain a supervillain with cost 13 or less, rescue a captured, and then if at any time there are no captured characters, the top card of the character stack becomes captured.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Flash. Let me draw a card. vulnerabilities ×2.
Hmm.
And 3 punches. So I'm not going to scale the depths either yet. Breakthrough as well.
I'm going to X-ray vision the top of that deck. See if I get lucky. Is it another location?
It is not.
It is
but you can
not.
play it, right?
Play the top card of the deck and then return it.
Okay, so you're going to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
And you get +1 power for each character on your team, so you have 1 character.
I have 1. So I have 1 power. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to go for the supervillain. I'm going for Devastator.
Really?
You know, I know we don't have any defense cards, so it's probably going to hurt the next turn around.
I say that only because you have 9 now, but your ability to get 9, because remember, they go 9, 11, and 13.
Oh, that's true.
You don't have like strength in your deck
to go to the next one.
Or to keep buying good stuff. You know what I mean?
That's true. What else can I do here?
You can buy the Nth Metal Mace at +4 power and a defense card. You can reveal the top 4 cards of your deck and put any one of them you want in your hand. Discard the rest. You could buy both of these or the top 2 of the main deck. Add power.
Yeah, let's do the Nth Metal Mace. You're right. You're
Not only that, you have the freaking Nth Metal Mace.
Right.
It's metal.
It's so cool. So.
Oh man, that looks like Terry Dodson art too.
Would it say? It does not say. I want the Chainsword of Truth.
So there's that card you got to play for free. It was called Fulcrum Abominus. All right. I'm going to start with Mr. Terrific. +2 power, reveal a top card of my deck. I may destroy it. I'm going to just destroy it. I know it's a punch, but let's just
get it over with.
Then play vulnerability, then breakthrough, and destroy this vulnerability. 2, 4, 5, 6. This has to go back here.
Okay.
Power equal to their combined VP. That could be really good later. I have 6. I'm buying 2 breakthroughs, though.
Interesting. Okay. So I'm doing 3 punches for 1 power each. 1, 2, 3. Playing this vulnerability. 4, 5, and then destroying that.
Returning that.
This one's going back. I can also pull a cost 0 out of here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at 6 power total now.
Want 2 breakthroughs?
What is the one?
Okay, you're going to reveal the top 2 cards of the main deck and then add up their victory points, and that's how much power you get.
Yeah, let me have that card.
All right.
That looks kind of neat.
Power channeling.
Plus, it gives us something new on the river there.
There?
I guess that's not really what it's called.
This would be the lineup where the rabid ramens come into play.
Ooh.
When you gain this, gain a weakness.
Interesting. And they only say crow, except for the one.
I wish they put flavor text on these. That'd be really neat.
That would be cool. DC, if you're listening.
Here goes. Flash draw card. Dream. Reveal the top 3 cards of the main deck. Gain one of them and return the others.
Like you keep it forever?
Yes. Onimar. Kendra Saunders. The metal.
Ooh.
These are all metal so far.
Who shuffled these?
They're all metal.
Which one do you choose?
Well, it's tough. This guy's 3 power. She's 2 power, and if I played a villain or another metal card, an additional power. He's 2 power Deathstroke, but also a defense card. But honestly, it's all about power right now. So gain one of them, return the other 2 in any order. This order. That was those 2.
Okay.
And vulnerability, breakthrough, 2 punches. I'm going to destroy this to send the vulnerability back. That's 2 power, 3 power, 4 power.
Yep.
Here.
To buy the breakthrough back, or the search of the depths, or rabid robins.
And I'm really thinking about rabid robins for 2. When I gain this, gain a weakness. Not afraid. Not afraid.
It seems like that is a just a thing that's going to happen in this version of the game. You're just going to have those.
Yep. There's that metal Kendra Saunders.
Now, you have a metal card, right?
No, I have to control it.
For Cyborg?
Yeah, it says during a turn, one for each metal card you control. So I don't control it. If it's in play or in my hand, I do, but
Gotcha.
that's when we're making that distinction about control.
Okay.
And I'm going to double check it. And now that I have a metal card.
Yeah.
But all you. Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, so I've got, what's the order in which we're going to do these? We're going to start with power channeling. I get to reveal the top 2 cards. Combine, I get power equal to their victory points.
2. They're literally the same card.
Okay, then flip them back in any order you so choose.
They're the same card.
We get 2, 3, and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with the nth metal mace.
Nice.
So I want to take another Kendra Saunders because I need to acquire heroes and villains to
make her good
with my thing. So I'll take her for 4.
Okay. That X is 5 power for 10. So, you know.
It's equipment, though?
Yeah. I know. It doesn't help Kendra Saunders. I know.
I know.
So
I mean,
tempting.
It's pretty good.
It's tempting. It's 10. See.
So that leaves me with 6 power left. I'm going to take Search the Depths. It's 2 power. It's pretty good.
And you get to look at the bottom card. And
so that was 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'll take a Breakthrough 8, 9, 10.
Well, that's an awesome turn.
And then I had no 0 cost.
You will now.
Things. So
I will replace these with these. A couple of metal death strokes. Well, all right. This is going to work out.
Explain to me real quick.
Yes, sir.
When we control a card, it's in our hand.
No, it's when you played
it on here.
Yeah, so you control that pink one.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, played or ongoing.
Okay.
Because technically you played it a long time ago.
Sure. Okay.
Yep. In your hand, deck, this card is not controlled, just owned.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right.
So let's start by drawing a card. Rabid Robins. So +1 power, draw a card. That's what ended up making me pick this.
Yeah,
the draw card
yeah.
part. I've got 3 punches. Breakthrough. And I'm not going to return it. And Onamar Sin with metal. So +1 power for each metal I control. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right.
I will take that crack-a-lack-and mace.
Yeah.
Or that Element X, rather. When they made their armor. You can't look at this card. You're not allowed to.
I don't even know yet.
Good stuff. And it's another Onamar Sin.
Okay. So I have 4 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have 5, 6 for my breakthrough. I have a power level 0 over here, so that is 7 now.
There you go.
And with 7 power
comes 7 responsibility. That is ridiculous.
That's a pretty good reference. What is Devastator? Or Deathstroke?
Deathstroke, yeah. +2 power, and he's a defense card.
I will take a Deathstroke.
And if you discard him, you may destroy a card in your hand. So it lets you get rid of punches and maybe weaknesses later on.
And that leaves me with 3. I'll buy another breakthrough. Racking these up.
Yeah, see, it didn't take long to ramp up. Just like you just had 7, just like that.
Right, yeah.
With those breakthrough cards.
Those are a little more advantageous than the kicks, I feel like.
Oh, Methium. That's looking good. All right, Mr. Terrific. How terrific are you? Look at the top card. I may destroy it. It's the Flash. I will not.
No thanks.
Oh, play weakness. Oh, that's right. We have to. Weakness is different in this game. Play weakness cards before other cards.
Okay.
You control 2 weakness cards. Put 1 in your score pile, and the other to the stack. Ugh. One of your characters becomes captured and your turn ends.
So if you have 2 of those, so 2 is where it gets bad. 1 is okay.
So, yeah. Okay, got it.
So we don't want to acquire more than 1 weakness.
At a time.
Yeah.
Mr. Terrific, then I look, flash, I'm not destroying it.
Yep.
Punch, punch. But, breakthrough.
Now you can destroy the weakness.
2 power. And return breakthrough to the breakthrough stack. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 power.
What are we doing?
Probably getting that Prometheum metal card.
Yeah.
2 for that.
Works for your meta.
4 for Deathstroke is also metal.
Oh yeah, man, you're gonna destroy me here.
And then return, get 2 more cards. There is Dionysium and Batmanium. He thought I was kidding. He thought I was kidding, ladies and gentlemen. That is indeed Batmanium.
Wow. That's hilarious. It's even like it's a little tiny like bat symbol in there. All right, we're gonna start with.
Get some of these metal cards is what you need to do.
Yeah, I know I need to keep them from you since that's your thing. We're gonna start with X-ray vision. I'll look at that top card.
You are playing Electrum. Put a hero or villain or metal card in your discard pile into your hand. You have no discard pile, do you?
I have no discard pile at this time.
It does nothing.
It does nothing for me. It's a good card though. So then we're gonna do 2 punches. Nth metal mace, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 power at this time.
What is Kendra's ability?
So if you control 2 or more villains or heroes plus 2 power, so control would need to be out at the same time. I will take the villain.
He's 5.
And then that leaves me with what, 2 left over?
You had 8, didn't you?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did. So I'll take breakthrough.
They can always go back. Weakness.
And I don't need them.
Electrum comes into play. Okay. We'll start with the flash. Draw a card. Then we'll go into the dream. Look at the top 3. Gain 1. I'm going to gain Cyborg. Put the other 2 back. And then punch a lot.
Punch a lot. All right.
So my cards, some have a lot of power, but I have a lot of punches. So like this dream lets me get a card, but these aren't very strong.
Right.
4. Dionysium, if you play. Yes.
You got a ton of metal cards. That is not
so metal.
So not good for. It's good for Cyborg and not good for me.
Well, there's Kendra Saunders.
Again.
Well, yeah, but heroes for you.
I need heroes and villains. Do power channeling. Reveal those top 2 cards. I'm going to add their combined VP for power for me.
3.
3. Okay.
And it says put them back in any order?
Yep.
Okay. Would you want Dionysium to come out after you buy something or Rabid Robin?
Dionysium.
So you want Rabid Robin. Because you're going to buy a card. And you don't want a metal card for me to buy.
Sure.
You probably want a card that makes me gain a weakness if I buy. You see what I mean?
Oh, right,
right. So now that you grasp that.
Yes, let's do Robin first.
Yeah, I had to think about that on my turn. Like, okay, what do I not want him to have? So I put that on bottom because I knew it would come up on my turn after you buy a card. But if you buy 2 cards, it's moot. They'll both come out.
Right. Well, I only have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 power to deal with here.
So you could buy 2 cards.
And I actually get the 0 cost into my hand, which then goes here, which is 8.
So
with 8, I could. What is this here? Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck.
Or in your hand.
I don't like that.
There, you have to have that with Kendra. Put a hero or villain or metal card in your discard pile into your hand.
I'm actually going to take that and Kendra.
Dude, that's awesome.
And then
that's a good combo.
That is what I need to do my power thing over here. Okay. Which we now know will be Rabid Robins and
Dionysium?
Yep.
It's kind of neat to be able to like forecast what's coming. That's one of the themes I'm noticing in this game.
There's a lot more looking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, man. Okay. Rabid Robin. I'm kind of addicted to Rabid Robins, to be honest with you.
Pretty cool.
Oh, wow. Okay. Deathstroke. Element X. Bring this down. There we go. Not in my play space. Prometheum. Reveal the top card of my deck. Mr. Terrific. I may destroy it. No. It blinded me from the glare. And Breakthrough. So, with 3 metal cards, that's 3 power.
Because of Cyborg?
Yeah. Yeah, plus 1 power for each metal card I control.
Okay.
So it's 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's happening.
Okay.
So he doesn't go in my deck. He goes into a victory point pile. It says reward. After refilling my hand at the end of this turn, get a free breakthrough card to add to my hand.
Okay.
So I'll get 5 cards plus 1 breakthrough.
Okay.
And I had 16, was that correct?
Sounds right.
3, 4, 5, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17.
17. So 9 there.
You have 8 left.
8 left.
Metal card.
I don't know how to... Oh, when we do this, we rescue, right?
I believe that's
Each
correct.
time you gain a supervillain with cost 13 or less, rescue a captured character.
13 or less, but there always has to be a captured character.
Well, that'll happen at the end of the turn. So now I got Batman, but I also gain 2 weaknesses when I do that. So they go into my discard pile.
Which then now the bad stuff can happen.
That's if I play them both. Yeah. Like if I get them both in the same hand, that's
Right.
a bad situation. If at any time there are no captured characters, the top card is captured. So he ended up capturing Superman. Yeah, sure he did.
He puts him on the elliptical of death.
Requires 3 weakness cards for your characters to become captured. The third weakness is also returned to the stack. Each time you buy a weakness. Each time you play a weakness plus 1 power. Okay. Okay, sure. I don't know how that's going to work. But I still have 8 left, right?
Yep.
Okay. Why not? Batmanium. So Batmanium and this Robin.
So you got 7, so you're going to take another weakness for that. You got 3 now.
I'm playing risky. And that's it, right? Because I spent 7 out of the 8. Okay. So this comes out, and it's going to be Mecha Construct. Plus 1 power. When you buy or gain your second card from the lineup, draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Cool. And a Phoenix Cannon.
Neat.
1 power. You may gain a weakness. If you do, an additional 3 power. So like power corrupts. That's really thematically cool. Okay.
So now you'll need to shuffle.
Well, I might have 5.
You might have 5.
Well, I don't.
Let's see what happens. Shuffle good, and then we're going to get attacked.
A couple of death strokes. They're both defense cards.
Yeah, you might be lucky.
Okay, this is a little stressful.
It's different. It's definitely different. There's more
playing with the weaknesses.
More to manage, right? It's almost like weakness is a resource that we're.
And to be fair, you played the base game.
Right.
They started introducing a few more things in each different set, Teen Titans, and then they managed set and so on. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, so first is that guy.
Who could it be?
It's the Merciless. His first appearance, attack. Each player reveals the top card of their deck and passes it to the discard player of a foe who didn't avoid this attack. So we reveal the top card of this and puts it in the discard pile of each other's if you didn't defend it. I did.
I also did.
Okay, so you discard that and do what? Oh, you can destroy a card in your hand or discard pile, right?
If you do, draw a card.
Okay.
You may destroy a card in your hand.
Okay, cool. I discarded the Flash, and if I do, draw 3, then discard 3.
Oh, because he's a defense card. Gotcha.
Yo. Draw 3, and discard 3. Why, sure.
Oh, lucky you.
I'm playing with fire right now, ladies and gentlemen.
You, man, you got lucky. Do I want to? I will. I'm going to destroy this first punch right here. So, thanks, Deathstroke.
Yep. Okay, it's your turn.
Okay, so I start a card down because I destroyed one. I only have 4 this time. interestingly enough,
Oh, but you don't have 2, huh?
so we're gonna do.
What did you have? You had Deathstroke.
Yep.
Because if you had Deathstroke and Kendra, you could have triggered her ability.
I could have. Yeah. He was my only defense card, and I didn't know what this was.
Oh, okay.
And so if this was like my nth metal mace, that was like 10 power to get it.
And I would get it?
Yeah. So what we're going to do is I'm going to look at the bottom card of my deck, and I can put it at the top of my deck or discard it. And it would have been a breakthrough. So
if you don't want that in your next hand and you want different cards, then you would put it in your discard pile.
You know what? I will, because I don't really care.
Go for a full shuffle.
Yeah. So we'll do that. I'm going to play Kendra. So she's 2 power, 4 power, 5, 6, 7, 8 power.
Nice.
With my thing down here, there's 9 because I'm keeping a punch in here.
Are you gonna hit him?
I don't know.
Get Superman? That's the other bonus.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I really understand why hitting these guys is good now.
Yeah, I am going to do that. So we'll add.
So you got the 9 power. Okay, so read the reward.
Okay, so the reward: reveal the top card of the main deck. Put either that card or the card beneath it on the top of your deck.
So you either get Flash, which is an amazing defense card. It just saved my bacon with those weaknesses.
Yep.
Or Hal Jordan. Gain a card costs 4 more from the lineup. If you control a weakness, gain any card from the lineup instead. So he's basically 4 power for gaining cards. Or more if you have a weakness. He is draw a card, so he's like non-existent.
Right.
But on defense, it's draw 3 and then discard any 3 out of the 8 that you have in your hand.
I'm going to take Hal Jordan.
Cool.
And
lucky for you, they were both heroes on the top.
Right? Yeah. What are the odds?
So he's discarded.
That's right, because he actually gets used.
And it goes on top of your deck.
Which will
be in your next hand, which is awesome.
Right. Hand of 1.
What happens with this? Put it back?
It doesn't say.
Okay, it probably goes back.
Probably goes back right where it was.
All right, so here's the deal.
And I'm also going to get Superman.
I understand him now. Remember when you play 2 cards, your guy gets captured? 2 weakness cards?
Right.
With him, it says you have to play 3 before they're captured.
Gotcha.
I totally understand it now.
Which it seems like having weaknesses is a resource you manage.
So, Batman Who Laughs does not like that you have freed Superman.
So we got to capture somebody else.
He's capturing Mr. Terrific. Once during each of your turns, you may gain a weakness to put in your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. So he has now Mr. Terrific. Okay. And then you draw your 5.
So I'm going to draw 1.
Oh, bro. That was the other reason the Flash card. He's defense, and this is happening.
Yeah, but I could get lucky here. So
you might.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, this version is really cool, man. So much going on. You ready?
I'm ready.
It is the Murder Machine.
Cool.
Which you will really like, by the way, in the story. First appearance, each player gains 2 weakness cards unless they discard a metal card.
Taking 2 weaknesses. Do I take them straight to my hand?
No, you gain them. So gain goes to your discard pile.
Luckily, I just picked up Superman, so that's not such a deal breaker for me.
I'm thinking about. Okay, I will. It gains 2 weaknesses. I'm going to Deathstroke it. I think. Darn it, this is tough. Okay, I'll do it. So I'll use Deathstroke. I'm using his defense.
Yep.
So that I can draw a card.
Yep.
And then destroy a card in my hand.
Yep.
So I'll destroy a punch.
Okay.
Okay.
And I took the 2 weaknesses.
All right, so it's me.
So it's you.
I'm going to play Onimar Sin. He's a metal card.
Yep.
Dionysium, plus 2 power. And if I've played a superpower or another metal card in my hand, or this turn, I may destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. Destroy weakness. Punch.
So with Cyborg, that's what, 4?
4, 5, 6, 7,
7,
8. 8
a pretty
metal
good hand.
Sunblade, I think is the. I'm getting so many weaknesses. I think that's the play. Each time you play a weakness, look at the top card. Once during each year. Yeah. Okay. 8. Oh, never mind. I'll take Dionysium and Phoenix Cannon.
Cool.
May gain a weakness to make it +3 power. And if I play a weakness with Batman, it triggers. Yeah, we'll see.
There's some good synergy there. Yeah, I see it. So I'm going to start with Hal.
Wait, Flash and another Hal Jordan. So there you go.
Interesting.
Hal Jordan it is. Oh, you can just take. Oh,
right.
You'll get Flash anyway.
So yeah. So gain a card with a cost of 4 or less from the lineup.
So good.
So I am going to take Flash because I already have a Hal Jordan. So I'll take that.
That's amazing.
And then I've also got 4 power, 4 punches. So I'm going to take the other Hal Jordan.
Yeah, yours is firing off now. The Anti-Monitor's antenna. This is an ongoing equipment. So it's interesting. It stays out like your location.
Okay.
But then you can discard this from play to get +1 power for each weakness in your discard pile.
Interesting.
So you get weak, 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 and then you blow this up to use all those weaknesses to get some power. Aquaman, +1 power, and then name a non-starter card or card type or subtype, then reveal the top card of your deck. If it's the named or subtype, additional 3 power. Metal is a subtype.
So for you, you're just going to be saying metal and getting +3 power all the time.
You would probably do hero.
Yeah.
Weakness.
Right. I've only got 2 so far.
Okay.
So far.
All right. I got pretty good cards with the Robins. Rabid Robin, draw a card. I have to play the weakness before playing other cards. And each time I play a weakness, look at the top card of my deck. I can destroy it or leave it. I will destroy it. It's a punch. Mr. Terrific, +2 power. Reveal the top card of my deck. I may destroy it. I will not. I'm going to play Rabid Robin and draw it, so I know it's not a weakness.
Okay.
Punch and Promethium and Element X. I've got lots of power.
That's going to be a lot there.
1, 2, 3, 4, +6 is 10, 13, 14. So this.
Super villain?
Yep, destroy 2 cards I control is its reward. I will destroy this weakness and this punch.
Smart.
I had 13. Is that what I said?
Yes.
So that was 9. So I have 4 left. Aquaman for 2. And that will do it.
Okay.
Oops. All right, I'm going to refill this. It's another Aquaman.
Aquaman.
I need my 5 cards first.
5 cards before.
Just in case I get a defense card. I mean, yay. Yeah. It is the Dawnbreaker. It's the Green Lantern version.
Cool.
First appearance, each player simultaneously discards a card. The player that discarded the card with the lowest cost gains 2 weaknesses. So if you're like, oh, I'll discard a card, okay, I'll just discard my weakness or my vulnerability. So this is a gambling game. Okay, yeah, don't show me yet. Oh my gosh, I have to do this.
Okay.
You ready? 1 on here.
Oh yeah, right. 1, 2, 3,
6.
Oh no! How many weaknesses do I gain?
2.
2.
That is, dude.
And then does this also discard?
We discarded that. That was the gambit.
Gotcha.
That was my highest. I cannot.
You were baiting it. I'm still into
couldn't.
it though, because each time I play a weakness, I get a power from
Okay.
Superman. I can still make things work as long as I don't get 3.
Your weaknesses are worth 1 power?
Yeah.
That's excellent.
Each time you play a weakness +1. So like I'm kind of trying to work them in. So I get to go here. I am down a card because I just did that.
Yeah. I'm also down a card.
So we're going to start with looking at the top 2 cards of the main deck, adding their victory points together in order to give me power.
There's Detective Chimp. You have 4 power.
I have 4 power. We're going to play 2 villains. We're going to play...
You get to pick the order. You want Chimp on top or Wonder Woman?
I want Wonder Woman on top.
Okay.
I'm going to not make any more comments. Okay, so that was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but I have 2 heroes, so it's actually 10, 11 because of Kendra, 12, 13 with the breakthrough, 14 because I have a cost 0 punch in here.
So just let you know the reward here is gain a card in the lineup. So if you take this for 11, it goes into your victory point pile. Then you take any of these into your deck. This one's worth 3 more victory points for the victory point pile at the end of the game. So realistically, you're paying 13 for 11 victory points. If that were something you wanted to do. Just sharing with you what his reward is before you miss out.
And I'd get to take...
And you get Mr. Terrific.
I have to.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer. So what did I say I had?
You had, I believe it was 13, but go ahead and check.
So I had 4,
Yep.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14
14
from the stack. So we're going to do 11 here.
Okay, so that goes into your victory
into the
point.
secret pile over here.
Now you have 3 more to spend, but before you do that,
I get
that triggers and you get anything you want from the lineup.
Which we're going to do the metal card.
For sure. So that goes into your discard.
And now I still have
3 to spend.
3 to spend, which we're going to take Aquaman because heroes are my thing.
And notice he's a victory point and this is not.
Right.
This is pretty late in the game right now, so.
And I'm going to get Mr. Fantastic, who's been rescued.
Which copy, he takes control of Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Once during each of your turns, if you control 2 more villains and superpowers.
And do I acquire 2 weaknesses for having rescued him?
Yes.
Spooky.
All right.
That is everything.
Wow, that was a turn though, man. That was a turn.
A lot of weaknesses floating around in my deck now.
Bro, your deck, that's a lot of cards. And there are a lot of weaknesses. Okay, I am.
All right, let's see who our supervillain is, because this is
It is the Drowned. Each player reveals top 5 cards of their deck, stopping when empty, and discards all revealed cards with cost 1 or greater. Whew, I don't have to discard nothing.
I don't have a defense card, so I'm doing it.
So you reveal the top 5, so do them one at a time.
All right.
So reveal. So face up.
Let's do
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any of those that cost 1 or more are discarded. Anything else goes back.
Okay.
So basically,
so I get a free punch.
Well, it goes to the top of your deck. So she basically ripped all your good stuff out of the top 5.
Cool.
Stop when empty. Mine was empty.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to play Batmanium. Reveal the top card of my deck. Well, now
Now you need to shuffle it up.
I'm so glad it said stop when empty because
that worked out pretty good.
It did. I get power equal to its VP value.
Of this card you're looking at right now?
Yeah. It is, right? Dionysium is worth 1 victory point, so this is 2, or it's 2 because of Cyborg.
Right.
2 power. Then I'm playing Cyborg. 2 power, and if I've played another metal card, it's additional 2 power, and he's a metal card. So 2, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Right.
8, 9 for breakthrough, 10 for punch.
Okay.
If you have 1 or fewer characters on your team, rescue 1. If you don't rescue a character this way, draw 3 cards.
You have 1 or fewer? Is that what it's
Yeah.
And you have 2.
I think I had 7, 8, 9, 10, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to take the book from Abominus and Detective Chimp.
Okay.
This is really good for you.
I know.
+1 power for each weakness.
For all those that are in my discard, I've got quite a few.
Okay. This is Raj Al Ghul, +2 power, and a targeted foe gets a weakness. That's my deck. You can't have those cards. Dr. Fate, +2 power. Add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. If it costs 5 or greater, draw a card.
All right.
4, 5.
I'm going to start with, I accidentally, somewhere in the game, put my location. We're going to start with X-Ray Vision. I'm going to look at the top card of the main deck and see if it's something I can keep. It is X-Ray Vision. So,
Okay, so you get to play it.
So I'm going to play X-Ray Vision. Let's do it again.
Phantom Zone Projector. It's +2 power.
Okay. So I get +2 power for that. So I'm at 2, 3, 4 for playing Kendra. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 for my location for having a punch in there. I will take this for 5.
Okay.
Which leaves me at 5. And I will take Raja Ghul.
Okay.
So I need those heroes and villains to make Kendra. This is Raza Ghul. 1, 2. Now I get to shuffle all these.
Some people
cards.
say Raish.
I don't like that.
I don't get it.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't like that.
But
they should not do that.
Okay.
My infinite experience of how long has that all been out? A month?
Yeah.
My 1 month experience.
All right. +1 power. Draw a card for Rabid Robins.
2, 3. I hope this isn't a big thing of weaknesses.
Then, oh man, I just noticed this. Element X is 10 victory points. If I'd have pulled that, that one card. Oh, this is awesome. This is happening.
Okay.
Phoenix Cannon.
Yep.
+1 power. I may gain a weakness. If I do, it's an additional 3 power.
So that's a 4 power card now.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to play Element X, which is 5 power.
9, 10 power you're at there.
And then I'm going to play Dionysium. If I've played a superpower or another metal card this turn, I may destroy a card in my hand or discard pile.
Oh, man.
Bye-bye weakness.
So you were at 10, and then that's 11, 12 before your cyborg bonus.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
And then cyborg bonus on top of the
17 is 18, 19, 20, 21. So we're going here.
Yeah.
Reveal the top 3 cards of my deck, destroy any number of them, and return the rest. That's my reward. So
maybe it's looking for a weakness.
1.
Wow.
2, 3, return the rest. Okay, then that was 21. I spent 11.
Yep.
Dr. Fate, no. 11, 10 left. I'm going to go with Mecha Construct. If I buy a second card in the lineup, I would get to draw 2 cards. So 5 for that. I think this is really fun that you're doing.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Playing the top card of the main deck.
It's pretty cool.
Okay. Well, we got a lot. We got a lot
gaps.
To do. Court of Owls.
Oh, I like them.
You know about them?
Nope. I got to read. I like
that. Is a Batman story and a half.
I love the artwork.
You are not prepared. Now, Carter Hall. Hawkman.
Okay.
So the deal with Hawkman and Hawkgirl is they are constantly reincarnated year after years after years after years. That's their deal. They're ancient beings reincarnated over and over and over again. Carter and Kendra.
Oh yeah, okay. Yep. They don't get along?
Not in this book.
Oh. We need a supervillain.
I don't wanna. This one's the Red Death. That's the Flash.
Oh yeah.
So I'll show you guys
here. That's pretty cool.
Red Death. First appearance, each player draws a card, then discards 2 at random. Yeah, I'm not doing any of that. I'm going to discard Deathstroke as my defense and draw a card, and then I may destroy a card in my hand, which I will. It's a punch.
I'm going to use my nth metal mace to avoid that as well. So I discard to avoid an attack. If you do, draw 3. 1, 2, and then destroy any number of weakness cards in your hand.
Tell me you've got some. None?
None. Even after all that drawing, I was
pulling
hoping
for you.
That's how I was like, oh, this is going to be a great way to do this.
It would have been awesome.
Good. I ended up making up for it in power regards. So, okay. So it's my turn to go. I have a handful of cards here.
If you can get 11, he lets you draw 2 additional cards at the end of the turn, and then discard 2.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to start with Hal Jordan.
Oh, that's just cheap.
I don't have any of those. See, the weaknesses work for him too. Like there's a strategy to like have those in there. So I can pick a card with 4 or less.
We need to straight up just put Bizarro in this main deck too.
Right? I'm going to take the Dr. Fate there because I need heroes and he's less than 4. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the top 2 cards of the deck, and I'm going to add them together. Victory points is
2.
So 2 victories. So I've got 2 power.
And then do you want Carter Hall's Journal or Superman on top?
Superman on top.
Okay. Oh, I got Aquaman.
Oh, you did get Aquaman.
Which then he captures the Flash. That cannot stand.
I should have put Superman on the other one. Oh well. Okay, so then I'm going to play Onamar Sin.
I gain 2 weaknesses.
3.
It would have been my discard pile anyway.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 because of Kendra.
Excellent.
I don't have any. So with 12, yeah, I'm going to do that.
To your victory point pile.
So I'm going to get these. So what I'm going to do is draw 2 additional cards.
At the end of your turn.
When refilling your hand at the end of this turn. Okay.
Look at your superhero team, man.
I've also got to draw 2 more weaknesses. Well, you said the Flash I couldn't stand, so like I'm here for that.
Got it. So he takes Wonder Woman as vengeance.
I'm vengeance. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is discard all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then
you're going to refill your hand with 7 instead of 5, but then you're going to discard 2 of them. So your hope is to
1, 2,
draw
3,
the weaknesses.
4, 5, 6, 7.
And some way to destroy them, or
we got to keep them. That way I can use that thing when they're all in my pile to. And I am going to discard. I can discard 2.
You have to, I think.
Yeah. I'm going to discard a weakness and a punch.
Okay. And then this flips. And it's Superman.
Superman, yeah.
+4, you may discard each weakness you control.
I should have done the other way. And then we know who this is.
Barbados. 14. Unavoidable.
Ooh.
Each player gains a weakness for each character on their team. Now it makes way more sense, doesn't it?
Is it in my hand?
Characters.
Like, is it in this?
No, it's just characters. These, not hero cards. This is your team.
Okay.
So you've got 4.
So I gain 4 weaknesses.
Yeah.
But do I gain them here?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Anytime you gain a card, it goes to your discard pile.
2, 3, 4. Are you taking it? It's
don't.
unavoidable. You have to.
Oh yeah, I have to. It's 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a quick way to get your dudes captured if you can't fight that guy.
Right.
Which
Maybe you can end the game right now.
I can't. My hand is thinned out from some previous attack, and
gotcha.
Okay, here goes. Hopefully this does something. Flash, you're gonna save me. Draw a card.
Draw some stuff.
Okay, Aquaman. Say metal.
Metal.
It was more like Merman.
Mermaid Man.
It wasn't. Man. Son of a biscuit.
Oh man. That's like your whole.
Then there's no other reason for Mr. Terrific to reveal it. I should have done that. I mentioned to you peek, then guess.
Yep.
I did it wrong.
You guessed.
He let me peek, and then he would let me guess. I could have said villain, and it would have been it.
And then you would have.
It's okay. No, I can't draw it, but he get +3 more power.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'd be sitting at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 instead of not
7.
10. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's exactly right. Well, I mean, there's
some stuff out there, though.
I think it's got to be Carter Hall.
Yeah.
He's metal.
It fits your thing.
Wowzers. I've got a lot of weaknesses in there now, too. It's replaced with Carter Hall's journal. So you may put a card from your discard pile on top of your deck. At the end of the game, if you have 5 or more metal cards in your deck, it's worth 5. 1, 2.
Yeah, you've got 5 or more.
Can't believe I didn't peek, then guess.
All right, so I'm going to use Mr. Terrific's ability. You may gain a weakness, put it into your hand, and then I can draw 2 cards.
So that goes into your hand.
You're
out of your mind.
We're going to draw 2 cards.
These weaknesses are -1 victory point, right?
So, okay, so we're good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to play weaknesses first.
He's going to summon Bizarro.
So I'm going to play my weaknesses first because I have to. But those are actually now worth 2 power.
Right.
Because of Superman. Okay. Let's see. What are we going to do here? The first thing we're going to do is we are going to look at the bottom card of my deck.
Going fishing. And
then I can put it on the top, or I may discard it. Don't be a weakness. I'm going to put it on the top of my deck.
Okay.
I'm going to use Aquaman, and I'm going to name the subtype metal.
Excellent.
And it's a metal card.
It's +3 attack.
And I'm going to use the flash to draw it.
Also amazing.
So then we're going to do okay, then we're going to do this metal card. I'm going to reveal the top 4 cards of my deck. I'm going to put 1 card of each type into my hand and discard the rest.
So flip them over.
1, 2.
So far 2 for 2.
3.
3 for 3. All 4.
Oh man, I get to keep all 4 and put them in. Okay.
So put them in your hand, and then keep strategizing.
This is where.
Do you see the reward on Barbados?
I'm about to get it.
Do you see what it is?
No.
Destroy every weakness in your discard pile.
Great. That's exactly what I need.
That's so good for you.
Okay.
You thought I was going to crush you.
So I just got really lucky.
I don't agree with that. You strategized that really well.
I'm trying to. Yeah, okay. So here's what we got to do. We already used this. I'm going to kind of put this off screen because it's not worth a power. He's worth a power. This isn't worth a power. Those 2 are.
And then what about this? Have you used this?
I haven't used that yet. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to play a villain, Ra's al Ghul. You gain a weakness, I gain 2 power. Unless you're going to defend against it.
Not.
Okay.
Not because I don't want to or can't. It's because I don't want to.
We're going to play Kendra, +2 power. If I've played a villain or another metal card this turn, she's an additional power. And then I get extra goodies over there. We'll tally that up later. I get 3 punches, and then I get 2 for a breakthrough. And then the last thing we get is these anti-monitor antenna. So I discard it from play. It gets +1 power for each weakness in my discard pile.
Okay.
So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I saw more.
6, 7. So it's 7 power.
Okay.
So this card is 7. We're at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
What is Mr. Terrific's ability?
His is where I got to draw 2 cards in order
Okay.
to, and I took on the weaknesses on purpose to
Got
draw
it.
those 2.
Okay, so you said 20.
I'm at 23,
23.
which we were absolutely killing Barbados.
Okay, so
Which will then take the 7
Out of there.
weaknesses out of there.
and off your plate. It says control and discard, right? Oh no, it says victory point area, doesn't it?
It says destroy each weakness in your discard pile or your score pile.
Yeah, you don't have any in your score pile yet.
So I do not have any yet. So discard is there was more. 7 is worth it.
Yep. So that gives you, he's 14, so you have 9 left.
9 left. Who's worth the most? Wonder Woman.
3 victory points.
What? Yeah. So we'll take Wonder Woman.
Do you have 5 metal cards in your? Well, you can't check your deck.
I
That's
can't.
The problem. I don't know that you can guarantee.
I'm
you
like
have 5.
maybe. I'd rather have Wonder Woman. I think I'm
Okay.
a maybe on that. Okay.
Let's say because it's 5 points instead of 3, but you're gonna beat me anyway.
All right. Well, let's
Total up the stars.
Cali him up.
Oh wait, you get Wonder Woman for what it's worth.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's worth anything.
I don't
but
think it matters to have all the heroes.
Hal Jordan. Okay,
So
tallying up stars.
Bizarro, you need him in this version of the game for sure.
Broken in this version of the game.
So good. Do you care if they're like organized like heroes, villains? Like
Actually, I'd rather they not because I just have to shuffle that anyway. The only thing I need separated is weaknesses and breakthroughs. Everything else should be jumbled.
I have 32.
Well, no, you got over there.
Oh, I didn't count any of those. So 32, 42, 51, 59, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60.
57.
Oh man, that's really close.
So look at this card closely. 10 VP.
This is worth 1 fewer for each. Oh wow.
This was the difference.
That element X is
Because these 3 weaknesses were doubled because this card was giving it -1 VP for every weakness.
wow.
So if I had 2 less of these, I would have actually beat you.
Wow. That is super close.
Well, when it's, yeah.
That's awesome.
What a cool version.
That is super fun. That is
And
super,
now you
super
have
fun.
some sneak peeks. Like you don't know what all this means, which is also awesome.
Right? I know I need to go buy that book.
That one we looked at today.
Yes. I should have just got it while I was there.
You never know. Now you know.
But now I know. If you don't know, now you know.
This has been an amazing DC deck building evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We do appreciate it. And we are going to sign off for now. It's been a couple hours, 2 versions of the DC Deck Builder. As always, we'll catch you at the next boardroom meeting.